Are you wondering why no one seems to want to commit these days? Why it's so hard to move from a first date to a monogamous, committed relationship? Why everyone just hops right back on those apps, swiping away, looking for the next best thing? Well, my friend, that all comes down to something that I call the grass is greener dating mentality. And today we're talking all about it. As the millennial love expert at lovesuccessfully.com, I'm a licensed counselor and dating coach. I have a master's in counseling psychology and I run a private therapy practice. So I know my stuff and I'm here to answer your dating concerns. So I don't think that we can have a real conversation about commitment and monogamy and exclusivity without talking about the grass is greener mentality. So some of you might nod your head and say, yes, I know exactly where you're going with this, but others of you might not have really thought about this concept. So this is the idea that we always think that there is something bigger, better, faster, stronger out there for us. And so we're hesitant to commit to the partner that we're currently dating because we think we can get something better. And with the ease of online dating, there are literally hundreds of thousands of people that we can meet with the swipe of a finger. So when we have a partner in front of us that could have real potential, instead of really diving in and investing in them and discussing bigger picture topics such as core values, life goals, we get back online and start swiping and we miss out on what could be a potential really amazing match or our soulmate. Millennials in particular, and I can talk about millennials because I am a millennial, grew up expecting instant results. And so when we don't see the entire puzzle, when we're dating a new partner, we're quick to move on to the next one. Here's the thing. We aren't a checklist or a resume. We're people with many layers, and it takes a lot of communicating, exploring, and great conversation to really determine if this person aligns with the lifestyle and the goals that you have in mind for your life. So when I talk about core values, I mean things such as the work-life balance that you have. Are you a city gal or a country bumpkin? Do you want kids? How many kids? How do you envision raising your children? What religion do you practice? Are you spiritual? How important is your religion or spirituality in your daily life? What are your career goals? And then asking the same of your potential partner to see, do we align on these things? Because although there's a lot of neurochemistry going on that comes with falling in love and dopamine, noradrenaline, oxytocin that makes us feel bonded and connected and gives us that loving feeling, the rational, practical side of love is aligning your core values and lifestyles so that you hit less potholes along the way in life. Life's hard enough, right? You want to make sure that you're aligned on these bigger, deeper topics. So research actually shows that when you are on a first date, if it goes more than 2.5 hours, you're significantly less likely to go out on a second date. I myself went on a marathon first date with my husband, so this isn't always the rule, but that means that we're not going to know everything about this person in 2.5 hours. Rather, we're going to need to invest time and energy into getting to know someone. So that's where the grass is greener mentality comes in. A lot of people go on that one date, they're not quite sure, they think there might be potential, and then they end up kind of moving on to the next. Next. To prevent the grass is greener mentality, you need to date with intent. So what I mean by dating with intent, I mean being more intentional with the people that you go out with, strategic, getting deeper, faster. Research shows that 80% of singles actually think it's fair game to talk about politics, religion, and money on a first date. Again, those are all core values, things that you should be talking about so that you don't invest time, energy, love, commitment, finances before you realize, we don't really get along, we're not going to make it. So I want you talking about these bigger topics earlier on. That's what I mean by dating with intent. And it's hard when you're not clear on what you want. So before you begin dating a lot, I really want you to get crystal clear on what's important to you. And that's what I help my clients figure out. My husband and I were actually talking about this grass is greener mentality concept this morning. And what he told me, I wrote it down because it was brilliant. It just was like, wow, that makes so much sense. He said, if you don't know what you want and how you want to feel about it, you'll never know when and if you have it. I'm repeating that. If you don't know what you want and how you want to feel about it, you'll never know if and when you have it. So the next time you're dating someone that you think might actually have potential, I want you to promise me that you are going to put both feet in, or should I say both fingers in, because you shouldn't be online swiping on those apps, and really commit to this person. The worst case is that you have to break up. And like I said, actually that's not the worst case. The worst case is that you pass up a potential really amazing match or soulmate. So breaking up isn't that big of a deal, but you're never going to know if you continue looking for what's bigger, better, faster, stronger, right? So let's combat this grass is greener dating mentality one date at a time and actually invest more emotional intimacy to developing a relationship. So if you like this video and it helps you at all thinking about your dating life, give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment. I'm new here to YouTube. I'm going to try to be posting more often, but you can absolutely visit me at lovesuccessfully.com where I write articles all about dating, breaking up, increasing relationship satisfaction, and coping with infidelity. I also have a really amazing free ebook all about the secret ingredients to cook up a happy love life. I have a free 14-day breakup support program called Breakup Bounce Back, which gives you the tough love you need to get you out of zombie mode and back recovering from your breakup, as well as on my website a good guy versus bad boy quiz where you can find out quickly if the guy you're dating is emotionally unavailable. So hit subscribe, come visit me at lovesuccessfully.com or on Instagram or Facebook at lovesuccessfully and on Twitter at love_expert_Sam. Thanks, see you guys soon.